everyone, it's Lasha again from High Voltage. The video of my morning rant is up, and Sophiana needs some good exercise before I sit my butt down. But it's so beautiful today that I'm going to read outside as opposed to the basement. So I know I don't have children or a husband. However, this one back here, she just jumped on my back. There she is. Okay, she wants to play ball. Hi, Random Citizen. Hi, Eric. Hi, Melody Moon. Trevor is going live today. Everybody on this channel. I can't even believe that I say that now. I never even could accept that it was my channel, because as far as I'm concerned, it takes a village. I wouldn't have been able to do anything without all of your support. Okay, ready? Now this is fun. Sophie is getting better day by day. I just wanted all of you to be aware of that, because a lot of you had asked me how Sophie is. And I have shout outs to make, and I need to go home and make sure that I say everybody's name properly. So this is my tool for Sophiana Banana. Ready? How do I switch this? Oh shoot. Come on, Sophie. Hang on a second. Oh, and guess what? The bruising from falling off of my scooter and my rib is so much better that I'll be able to do a dance today. And I'll tell you why I've been MIA the last few days. Come on, Sophie. Come on, bring it to Mommy. Show everybody what a good girl you are. Yeah. Sidai tut. Sidai tut. Sidai tut means sit in Ukrainian. Wait. Yasnаю. That means don't do that. Don't do that. Are ready, Sophie? Where's you? There she is in the camera. Ready? Watch how this thing is so great. I took a few days off because I wasn't feeling well. Plain and simple. I think I got the scooter, or I purchased the scooter at Sophie. I purchased the scooter at, it was on July the 7th, and I really only had one wipeout. But what happened was, there was a big truck in front of me. There was a huge truck in front of, like, beside me, and you've seen how little I am and how the scooter is, and I'm trying to gain weight. So I'm not walking anywhere anymore. I don't know if you can tell, but I think my face is better. And I took the time. Do you know what I realized? Do you know why I wasn't taking the time to put on makeup and get dressed up? I didn't realize that I was depressed. What do I have to be depressed about? Really? What do any of us have to be truly depressed about? And I'm not judging anybody, because trust me, anybody who watches this channel knows that I know, even through the medical malpractice and everything, which is why I started the channel to build a charity for Canadians. And I really thought I could make a difference, because this is what happened to me. A surgeon, all of you I know have heard this 1,000 times, but I think by going on that walk to Ottawa is going to do me damage, and nothing will be accomplished. So, with that being said, and this Kennedy book is a perfect example in showing the patterns of history The patterns of people in power that are power hungry will always be unethical. Always. And unfortunately, it's the CEOs and it's people like Barack Obama, George W. Bush, Donald Trump, hell, even Kamala Harris. You know? Sophie, you're such a good girl. You know what I suggest to everybody? I'm telling you, everything is going to shut down in terms of electricity, hydro. This will be a society in the next 20 years where you really can't go anywhere. And we are slaves for whom? All right, one more throw and then I'm going to read the book. Come on, girly girl, let go. Let go, let go. Let go, let go, let go. All right, I give. Sophie, I can't throw the ball unless you drop it. I don't think she wants to drop it. Thank gosh there's nobody home today. Look at, she's still chewing it. Come on, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Okay, I got this with no ball. No! Sidai tut. Sidai tut, Sofiana banana. No! How the hell am I supposed to throw it if she won't let me throw it? She's a strong dog. And last week I thought I was going to have to... I can't even say it. Here she comes. Here she comes, Miss Canadian. All right, Bobbins, let's go home. Let's go live. Trevor's going live today at 8 p.m. Melody Moon, Eric, T-Bone, Saucy, Random Citizen, Saucy Knot, Kitty, Heather, Sarah. Let's support Trevor. He has built his channel and he's, 25 people from 100 people that he's really changed people's in my... Oh, Sophie's got the ball in her mouth. Okay, come on, Sophie. You want something to drink? You want something to drink? Sophie's also very deaf, eh? The reason I don't walk her as much is because she has been sick. But it turned out to be not as serious. Okay. Hi. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. My computer and I, actually, if I go live and do a video at the same time, I do have to read downstairs. And most YouTube channels, don't you notice that they have an absolute format to the channel? Like Candace Owens, her music is very southern. I love the way she uses herself as a child. I also think that promotes, I just thought of this right now. The reason she does that is because she is so pro-life. There are no excuses for having it destroyed a friend of mine. And I remember my aunt always saying, women are always the ones that are experimented on. Somebody once asked me, oh, we're reading, okay? Somebody, oh, wait a minute, I have to check to make sure Sophie's okay? Well, I am not afraid to admit this because this is something that is never talked about in the healthcare community in reference to menopause. Do you know how many women that I have met that had the COVID shot in their I had my first one when did COVID start? I had COVID before we knew what COVID was, and lots of people went through that. And I met a girl about a week ago, but I've known her for a couple of years now, just going back and forth to the same cannabis store to get CBD oil or a joint. Is that, or the people call it medicine. All I know is it calms my anxiety. My neighbor's home today, and he's a nurse, and I do not want to bother him. And you know what's really cool about YouTube? I ran in a friend of mine from Lake Louise, and we've known each other. We haven't been in touch for years. And she joined the channel, my Kimmy. Kim Davies and I go back so far. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I wanted to read outside. However, I don't know, unless I go underneath there, under the tree. I've got really bad allergies, actually. Honestly. Okay, that's Sophie's toy. Do you know that 5 years ago, when we moved here, this part of the tree, all of this was not here. And I'm so worried that they're going to come here and chop it down. I really am. I remember there was where my mother and I used to live in Grimsby, Ontario, 375 Park Road to be exact. And I was 20 and I owned the house with my mom. It was in both our names. So my mother was very ill from the time I was like probably around 20 to 30. So because she was unable to work at some point, and we both worked at Jenny Craig, and this is a gas. My mother was my boss and I was 21. And we also lived together because we owned the house together. And owning a house nowadays to people is almost unheard of. And in Canada, because of COVID and all of these loans that were given to business owners saying, oh no, you don't have to pay it back. Well, they did. And I would love to know what the Canadian government is thinking about. I told you on Klutzy, what was the Canadian government thinking of when they actually, because the truckers were protesting for Trump, this was a while back. Why Canada, the US is making jokes about Canada. You know why? Because people are walking through their lives with their eyes wide shut. Why am I pacing? Because this situation frustrates me. Let's just call this video Lasha's Premonitions that came to fruition. Okay, in 29, here, how could I make myself look a little more professional? And yes, I have a cigarette in my hand. Yes, I do. This will be my second one today. When you get bored of me walking up and down the stairs, fast forward it. Because I do not have a theme to this channel. It's sort of random topics, as it were. And again, if you look back at the first videos that I tried, I was trying to read the Testaments, not the Bible. Margaret Atwood, the Testaments, after The Handmaid's Tale was completed. Now, I don't know what happened to episode 6. It could have come and gone by now for all I know. Oh, there's my old ring light, Sarah. Yeah, it busted. There's my skis. Yeah, I'm pretty active for my age. Also, Melody Moon sent some beautiful artwork. Trevor's going live tonight at 8. And I just thought maybe to support Trevor, and as he has supported me and all of you and us back and forth, because there's really a handful of people that comment now. And I so adore comments. And why am I watching animated cartoons? Oh, by the way, interview. Really good, I think. I tried to talk very softly, and I can do those things. I know how to behave as a 53-year-old woman. It's just so boring. Okay, that's it, that's all. Had a fun that ball. It was good while it lasted, but now I'm past it. Sure, he was sweet, he swept me off my feet. I miss you now and then, but would I do it all again? Nah. All right, we're heading to the basement to read our snot. The Kennedys, they snobs. But we still have to respect people's societies, because we do not know what it's like to be rich and to have our names in the history book. Think about it. Again, listen to Candace Owens. Listen to Alex Jones. My premonition about COVID happened in 2019. It was September the 28th to be exact. And we had lived here for 1 month. Every stitch of furniture that I had, all of the money that I earned my entire life, and this is why I so agree with Candace Owens. This is exactly why. And women are going to not like this, but I'm going to tell you, this is my opinion. This is how I feel based on my life experience. You are born a man or a woman, and that's just kind of the end of the story. And there are people that are born with one or the other, which means they use the word hermaphrodite. I'd be interested to find out how they came up with that word, from what Latin or Greek derivative. I'll look that up later. It's kind of irrelevant, but it's not. And the reason I'm so passionate about this transgender issue is I found this amazing channel, and I downloaded it onto my videos. So the commentator, the narrator, is interviewing people that have gone through transitioning, detransitioning, the surgeries. I remember when I watched Baby Reindeer, I thought, why would a man want to date a man that turned into a woman? How would that even work? And I think Caitlyn Jenner, sorry, Bruce, you'll never be Caitlyn to me. You're a man. You were an Olympic hero. And I'm so sorry about your identity issues. However, I agree with Candace Owen. It's body dysmorphia. It's exactly like anorexia, except if you notice, it all started with the Hollywood children. And I actually left a message on Andrew Gold's channel saying, wait a minute. They say the birth rate is down by 17%. Well, that's the way they want it. They, the powers that be, who are they? No idea. But the reason that topic interests me is because most gay women or men, gay men, dress up like women. It's just the truth. And I know this. Do you know how many gay friends I have? And you know, I cannot tell you the amount of women that I was so out of tune to this subject until I watched that one video with Andrew Gold, and they demonetized it. They didn't take it down. I don't know why they took mine down about Andrew Tate and Piers Morgan with an 8-day strike, and they don't give you a reason as to why. So I'm trying to use this platform to build the charity. I just wanted to share those statements. All right, I'm going down in the basement now, and I'm doing it. And then I'm going out tonight, going swimming. Saw my boss this morning, went into Grimsby, and I had to get my medication, which I also want to talk about. Look at how Sophie is so quiet now. Bobbins, you want to come down with Mama? Mama's going to go live and read those chapters so I can get a leg up. There's my bookie book. Thank you, Melody. Oh, the next painting that I'm doing, I'm going to paint my mission statement, welcoming, respecting all aspects of people's societies, and that includes the Kennedys. Maureen Callahan is unforgiving, and this is the plan. This is the plan. So I wanted to plant myself outside to do lives, but then what happens is I don't get a strong enough connection. And then it fades in and out, right? Because Trevor and I have been on live so much. I don't think he's ever missed a live that I've done. And he's very dedicated, and he's going live tonight at 8. That's number 1. So RC, and I've already said this, Eric, T-Bone, Saucy, Toxy Roxy, Shotgun _ let's support Trevor. You know why? I couldn't have done anything without all of your support. That's the truth. And Trevor is so excited, and he is going to surpass. He's going to do so well. Melody, thank you so much for the art. And I have a list of people that I want to thank. And it sounds like I'm collecting a frickin' Oscar. I'm not. And I'm not a victim. Don't ever think that I think that. I can't stand victimhood. All right. I used to think that was a great idea. Yeah. Let's just punish ourselves so it gives us an excuse not to live. That's not living. That's not engaging. People aren't stupid. When people left me messages like I look drunk or stoned or blanked up, I thought, I don't see that because my eyes are actually so small. But yeah, I had a Caesar on Sunday. Yeah, I did. And I think I drank half of it. And yes, I did smoke pot because I didn't want to take pain medication. Which is the lesser of two evils? I don't know. At any rate, I'm going down to plug my butt down, and I'm reading. And I was supposed to finish Becoming and The Exorcism of Annalise Michael. However, and The Happiest Man on Earth, this book. But I went to the library to get Becoming for Trevor because he wanted to know about the White House. So, if you want to learn about Canadian or American history and even some Canadian history, this book by Maureen Callahan, Ask Not, The Kennedy Women and They Destroyed. Wow. All right. I actually have to upload this, read, and I'm going swimming. Okay? I'll see you in 3 minutes. Again.